Hi everyone, hope all are staying safe and healthy. This is Pradeep and you're watching Chennaikaaran YouTube channel. With this video, I am starting a new series called Cinema of India, and I do have a very good reason for that. One being, in India there are 16 different film industries with 16 different languages are available, and I wanted to recommend you, or I want you to also watch those incredible movies with great stories. So that's all I wanted. And for people who understand Tamil and who don't know that I have a podcast, I will leave the link in the description. Please do listen to my podcast for people who know Tamil, and for people who don't know, this video is for you. In this week's episode, we are going to talk about the movie that was produced by NFDC, or National Film Development Corporation, and Doordarshan, which are entities of central government, and this movie is directed by Syed Akhtar Mirza. The movie I'm talking about is Naseem. Naseem is a story about the relationship between a school-going young girl and her grandfather, who is ailing. And her grandfather cites poems and his love for the girl's grandmother, and how India was fighting against a common enemy and they were united. On top of all this, we also get to see the demolition of Babri Masjid, which plays the most, apart from the the relationship between the young girl and her grandfather, we also get this particular part of the story. So there are two different things happening at the same time, and the story is written really well by Syed Akhtar Misra.
बंटवारे के वक्त आप पाकिस्तान क्यों नहीं चले गए?
This movie talks about the sentiments of the Muslim community when their Babur Masjid is demolished. Yes, we Hindus do have sentiments, so does the Muslim community people, because Babur Masjid is one of the biggest masjids in India, and which is one of their their biggest worship place for Muslims. And we know how hot this topic is all about. I can go on and on and on about how bad the decision is and how the SC has let down the people of India, but that topic is for another day. Everyone has their own perspectives and I do have mine. So that being said, Kaifi Azmi, one of the famous Urdu poets, plays the prominent role as the ailing grandfather, and KK Menon plays an important role as a hot boiling young man whose hands are tied because he and other people of the Muslim community are minority and they cannot do anything about the Babur Masjid demolition. And everything boils down to that. This movie beautifully talks about the perspective of the Muslims and how they are affected mentally with this demolition of the Babur Masjid. Mayuri Kango, who plays the title role of Nazim in this movie, and all the characters in the movie have done a beautiful job, and people who have different perspectives, my suggestion is just watch this movie to get the point of view of the Muslims and why their sentiments are hurt. And if you are someone who don't give two hoots about that, you are free to choose whether you want to watch this movie or not. Thank you for taking your time and watching this video, and I'll see you once again in another video. This is Pradeep signing off, saying bye.